bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi everyone, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Alexis Cairo. Our guest today is Jonathan Morrison, who is the Executive Director of the Salt Lake Bicycle Collective, I think as we can tell from our set here.
That's where I'm from.
It's a really fascinating organization, been around for 10 years, Jonathan, and tell us, what is your mission? What do you do?
Our primary goal is to provide transportation to those in need and educational programs. So we concentrate on low-income families and at-risk youth, but by no means are we limiting that to anyone. We're open to the general public as well, so people can come and learn how to work on their bike and also contribute to the community.
So where did this idea come from?
It kind of happened kind of selfishly, honestly. We were a bunch of folks 10 years ago that decided it would be wonderful if we had a place to work on our bike. And quickly from there, we realized this could be something much bigger. And since that time, we've opened up to about 5 locations where not only is it a place where we can work on our bike, but it's also a place where we help others get bikes.
And so you help other organizations, I think you mentioned like the Road Home and those kinds of things. So somebody from the Road Home will come to you with a letter or sort of like a note saying, I need a bike, right?
Yeah, we have a Bikes for Goodwill Organizations program where it's a referral program. It's, a caseworker will give a letter to a client, and that client will schedule an appointment to come down to our shop, and we exchange that letter for a bicycle. So we're providing transportation to get to the grocery store, get to work, or even a job interview. So.
Right. And where do you get all your bikes?
From the general public, and we always need more.
Okay.
Eagle Scout projects are very popular. We'll have a lot of Eagle Scout candidates doing a bike drive and kind of fixing the bikes up and helping us that way. But general donations from the community are hugely appreciated.
Okay, so you said you need bikes, you need time, you need money, right?
Oh yeah, we're a nonprofit, so.
Okay. So, so you provide bikes, but you also, and I found this really interesting before we talked, you also provide almost some training for people who want to learn how to work on bikes. Is that right?
That's true. On Monday nights, we actually have a free class where we go through and pick a particular part of the bicycle and go completely through it. And anyone can attend that. And it's Monday nights at 6 o'clock down at our shop location. The other thing we do is we have a kind of a DIY shop. So at nighttime, anyone can come down to our shop, and they just have to bring themselves and their bicycle, but we have bicycles too that they could purchase, or if
they don't have one, they can
yes,
just
they can get one there
yeah.
too, or we do a volunteer and trade too, where if they don't have money, they can volunteer time and get a bike that way. But they can come; they don't need to know anything. We'll train them. We have all the professional tools and volunteer mechanics to help.
That's really remarkable. And have you any success stories that you can recall off the top of your head as far as
well, in the 10 years, we probably put about 10,000 people on bicycles.
Amazing.
So it's been really spectacular. And you'll find people that, you know, the bikes can be a scary thing. Maybe it's something you haven't done since you were a kid.
Yeah, I can relate to that, I think.
Yeah. But I mean, you pick one, you just pick one day of the week. I'm going to ride today. And all of a sudden, people just get really excited because they feel healthier. They have more money in their pocket. They just feel nice to be outside. So it's really, there's too many success stories to count when it comes to bicycles.
So it's a greener way to travel. It's healthy. You're teaching people a skill. And actually, May is National Bike Month. Is that right?
Yeah, it's National Bike Month, and there's a website, utahbikemonth.com, where people can go to see all the different events that are going on throughout the month, and it's just a really fun month for getting on your bike.
And June 2nd, we have the Bike Prom. Is that right?
Yes, we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary on June 2nd, and we're doing so through a bicycle prom. So we'll be starting with a picnic at a park, and then it will move to a very leisurely bike ride throughout the city. So if you see, hopefully you're there, but if you see a bunch of people pedaling by in tuxes and dresses,
gowns, yeah.
You know where they're going. And so we're all going to be going to the Rio Grande for just a fun prom.
It sounds wonderful.
Yep.
And if people want to give, you said you have 5 locations. I'm sure those are on your website.
Yes.
So if people have a bike they want to donate, or time or money, they can go to the website.
Yeah, that's right.
Great. Jonathan, it's great to have you here. And again, National Bicycle Month is in May. June 2nd is the prom. And we'll be out riding our bikes.
Great.
Thanks. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Our guest today has been Jonathan Morrison, who is the Executive Director of the Salt Lake Bicycle Collective. I'm Alexis Cairo, and this is Comcast Newsmakers.